Hello guys, how are you doing? It's Amin another time, and I'm here just to remove the confusion. It's Amin like this. So I came back with another tutorial and workshop on how to use MongoDB with Python. So here you would first install PyMongo and go into the installation of MongoDB itself. So to install PyMongo, you just type this pip install PyMongo, and for installing MongoDB, if you have a Mac, it's these two command lines. I will always share them like I do. And here you have the installation guide for the other you would install, of course, the community edition unless you want to pay for it, and you use for your platform. So this is for MongoDB, and this is for installing the PyMongo, and you have plenty of ways of installing it, and you can use just this one. So to start MongoDB, you just enter this command line and MongoD, and it will work after successful installation. I've already done it, so I can go directly into just restart everything into making okay, perfect. So here can start by making a connection. So first step is to make the connection with PyMongo, and we do it this this constructor of function, which is Mongo client. We can also connect it in a specified port, and also here we can proceed directly to create a database. We just make a test mock database, and there is a functionality that is database. Also, we can create a collection. So we create a test collection. I wouldn't go too much into detail of what is a collection, what is database, or what is document. It's mostly you would understand. For here, the most important is to understand, for example, what is document, which is how the data is represented in MongoDB, and that it's using JSON style documents, and yeah, PyMongo we use dictionaries, so which is very convenient for us. So here we can have create this post dictionary where we have some data. We just use the datetime library to have some dates, and here we can insert the document into our data we created over there. A database we created, this mock database. So we have this we can also this post inserts one, this inserting a document inserting this post, that inserted ID gives you an ID, and here you can print and check this ID. So here also we can check the list collection names. So the collection here, the collections we created here, the collection we created has now a name which is posts, and it comes from here. Next, it will be to get that single document with find one, and here we can do post find one, and we have that document we created. Next would be to find one with parameters, and we do like author. We can just do text, so text MongoDB, and we would have just the same outputs, and here we can try to find something that is not existent, and it gives us nothing. Querying by object ID, we have the object ID from earlier, and we try to find one by this parameter here, ID, and we give it the post ID. Just be careful here that this post ID is not the same as string post ID. String post ID gives you this kind of ID, but ID itself is an object ID. A common task here that we have with web applications is that we get this kind of string, so we have to be careful and transform it with this object ID and get with post ID, get the object ID with this utility, and we can use it if we want. Here, if we try to do it with here, it gives us nothing. So next one would be to bulk insert posts. So we have two posts here, one Elasticsearch with Python, another one Flask with Python, and if we can use this insert many new posts, and we will have the results IDs. And here we have two IDs, and here we can query in for more than one document. So we can do for posts and posts dot find print all posts, print post, so it will print all the posts. So here we have plenty of posts, since I was like we have some duplicates because I used this test database 2 times. It's the second time I'm using it. That's why we have some more data, and I guess we can clear it, but I didn't do it. And here we'll do like we go here if we want to find those. Here we find the posts without any arguments. Here we can find posts also with arguments. Here we have a lot of them are with my name as author, but we can change the finding to the text. That's amazing, and probably we would have just 2 posts, and that's what we have here, right here. And we can do some counting, how many documents we have and how many documents we have that have this kind of parameters. And I think that's mostly it. Enjoy. You will find all documents uploaded, and as always, just share the video, comment, I subscribed if you subscribe, and please subscribe and give me your intake about it. See ya!